Bobby. This is a tape I'm making for you because it's a day in the life of your daddy, and this is what I do. I go to work. It's 4:18, and this is about the time I leave. I got up at 3:05, so I've been up for a little while. But anyway, I'll be sharing some of my life with you today, and I hope you like it. I'll show you things along. Well, it's time to leave the old garage, so I'll close the door with the remote and head on down 78 to I-15.
Favor of the wealthy. Darman went before the House Budget Committee yesterday. Majority Leader Richard Gebhardt told him Democrats will have no qualms about changing the package. Defense Secretary Dick Cheney and Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman Colin Powell appear before the Senate Armed Services Committee today to make their case for the president's military budget. There's been some grumbling in Congress over the Pentagon's plan to curb or cancel major weapons programs while proposing no additional troop cuts beyond the 25% reductions now underway. NASA officials say they're quite pleased. The economists proposing a strong public investment policy believe that it would promote growth.
This is coming up on
the cycle of American
State Route 163, Interstate 15 split,
on the base of a strong government foundation, one not shared by this administration. It's not being debated widely by the Democratic opposition either. A few of the Democratic candidates are talking about using the peace dividend to improve infrastructure and education, but most of the debate continues to center around tax cuts, wage reductions, and short-term ways of stimulating the economy. I'm Marco Allen, New York.
Get over to the right side. I'm just holding this off to my side.
It's 11 minutes.
Yeah, that's about right. We're almost up to the split. Checkpoints on the way down there. Listen to the news soon. Gives me an indication of what kind of stories I might be working on today when I listen to the National Public Radio News.
Pope and his saxophone choir. Headlines from Jean Carter.
Good morning. French authorities have placed Palestinian guerrilla leader George Habash in custody at a Paris hospital where he's being treated for a stroke. They want to question him about cases of terrorism they're investigating. The Conference on Security and Cooperation meeting in Prague is sending a fact-finding mission to Nagorno-Karabakh, the Armenian enclave inside Azerbaijan. Reports today say Azerbaijan has launched a massive military offensive against the enclave. And the Centers for Disease Control says the flu epidemic appears to be winding down, with only 21 states reporting outbreaks last week, down from 34 the week before. Those are some of the top stories in the news.
I mean, you had flu the past 3 or 4 weeks. Boy, that was a heavy flu. Here we come down the 163 to Friars Road, where I'll get off and cut through Fashion Valley. The commute is about 39 miles. I can do it faster some days than others. Today's a pretty fast day.
Morning edition theme music was written by DJ Lederman. I'm Bob Becker.
Here we come to the UT. Try to get a few steer.
Support for this program is provided by this and other NPR member stations and the NPR News and Information Fund. Contributors include the W. Walton Jones Foundation, supporting efforts to prevent nuclear warfare. Vintage Books, publisher of Darkness Visible, William Styron's Memoir of Madness, now in paperback. Meet Data Central for the Lexus and Nexus Research Services. And the support of NPR's news coverage in the Persian Gulf, University of Texas station KUT and its members and underwriters. This program's a production of NPR, which is solely responsible for its content. This is NPR, National Public Radio.
That's where the
Hi, I'm Dan
newspapers are
Carvey,
stuck in
the
the
director of
trucks
the
and
Iowa
taken
Radio
out.
Project. You know,
I like
they
to park
just
on
don't
the
make music this annoying anymore.
diagonal,
It's
so
a darn
it's easier
shame,
to
too.
pull out on the way
But we
home.
do make radio theater out of Iowa City, Iowa that's entertaining, artistic, profound, amazing. You just got to hear it to...
Here we go up the employees ramp to work. Let's see who's up in bed.
The layout person resigned.
And here we are getting on the elevator.
Oh no.
It's gonna be somewhere.
I really hate being on camera, Ken. But they're there. Working.
Crunch smile for the camera.
I've got to finish this. Oh, what shall I say?
Lenny, what are you
Good
doing?
morning.
Where are you going? Where are you going tomorrow?
I really don't.
You're supposed to say I'm going to Disneyland. Yeah. Pardon?
San Bernardino.
San Bernardino. Did you get your interview?
No, but I'm just going to check on it.
Well, good luck. Jordan Robertson.
They're not moving us until tomorrow.
Oh, that's great. Who's that?
This is Anna.
That's
Who's
nice.
that?
This is for Bobby.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is for Bobby in 20 years. Yeah. So what do you do with the new paper there?
Well, I'm not really sure yet. Initially, I'm going to be working on the afternoon edition.
You're going to be a layout editor.
Working on the A section.
And what's your name?
What's my name?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Cindy Fonstein, Prayer.
It's called a Handycam. It's an 8mm version. It's not the VC, the VHS version.
Oh, you can't put that in your VCR?
You can, but well, you can hook it up to the VCR, but the tape needs to be dubbed on a larger tape guitar. Bill Fox. King Curtis, retiring. Getting her 26, 27 years.
Why don't you walk over a mountain or something? Yeah.
I'm waiting for lunch.
30. Yeah.
Yeah.
House or here? Or,
George Robinson's responsible for
no.
proclaiming lunch break.
So after that, you'll start to pick up? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So it'll, by the time you finish taking care of them, it'll be warmer. Yeah.
closing.
Here's my illegitimate uncle.
Yeah, that's true.
What have you done for the paper lately?
As little as possible.
When did you start working here?
1952.
Why did you start working here?
I don't know.
Who hired you?
Thornton Boulder.
Who's that?
He was the editor.
Did you know anybody important?
No.
Did you ever interview anybody important?
Oh, a few people.
A few people. Are you going to make a killing in the retirement?
No, not really.
Are you going to miss the place?
Yeah, I'm sure.
This is John McLaren. He used to be a reporter here. But he rides his bike to work. What kind of bike is it?
It's a Schwinn. At least that'll open up some space in the bike rack, right, by departure.
So how long have you been here?
Well, I've been here 11 years this time, but then I had a prior tour way back when, in the 50s, late 50s. So it's probably about 13 years altogether.
So how come you didn't go into politics when you had the chance?
Well, basically, I like newspapering better. Although politics and newspapers seem to be equally insecure these days. Professions.
You work for Lionel Van der Linde?
That's right.
Were you his main PR flack or what?
Well, yeah, he hardly needed one though, because he's got quite a way with words himself. But yeah, basically.
So what are you going to do tomorrow?
So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'll contemplate the thought that for the first time in 33 years I'm jobless, I guess. I mean, I'm not really unemployed since I'm retired, but I don't feel like I'm ready to retire either.
No, not at all. So, you gonna miss this place?
Am I gonna miss?
Are you gonna miss this place?
Oh yeah, I basically, there are a lot of aggravations like there are in anything, but basically I've always enjoyed the work and just doing that kind of thing.
What's your most treasured moments here? Getting hired?
Well, I don't know. I guess certain interviews when it's hard to think of a specific thing, but I guess you can really get a stranger to come open and tell you everything and take their confidence. I guess that's really the thing.
Have you made a fool of yourself?
Have I what?
Have you made a fool of yourself?
Well, sure. Often.
In your work.
I am. Oh.
This is
Do you want me to pretend that I'm gossiping on the phone or actually gossiping on the phone?
Well, what's the difference?
Thank you, Helen. I'll tell everyone.
How long have you worked here?
21 years.
And what are you going to do with the new paper?
I'm going to be the arts reporter, a position that was created for moi. Because they hate me.
Because they didn't want you underfoot at the city desk, right?
Right. Well, I guess they were tired of my A1 captions or something. They couldn't take another one of those anymore. So they had to give me the job I always wanted that I asked for 15 years ago.
What will you miss about the Tribune, the Evening Tribune, whatever they called it?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people who took the buyout and a lot of people who are retiring. It's a big loss. It is. They won't be around anymore, and I won't be able to malign them and say things about them anymore and talk about them behind their backs. I'm having a lobotomy this afternoon. When I leave here, I'm reforming. I'm going out of business, and I'm going to.
You mean Gossip Central is closing down?
Yes, it's going to really sort of go underground, or it's just going to be memory. I'm going to have to just rely on other things. So it's a whole new person. It's a whole new me. It probably will last 5 hours or so and under the new organization, but we're going to make an effort to go cold turkey. We really, really are. You notice, I've just cleaned every nasty, bitching, vile thing I ever had out here is gone.
I want to say that the high point of my career has been any story ever edited by Ken Stone.
No. You want to know the truth? There's a story about Ken Stone in today's paper.
Oh yeah?
B3 across the top of the page, a story about actually my wife. She was responsible for getting a playground built in Vista. And our son is pictured in a two-column photo. How has being a newspaper, what is a newspaper marriage like these days? I had one at one point, but my wife became a teacher.
It's very tense when you're both worrying whether you'll have a job. But now that we know we have jobs, it goes very well because we have lots to talk about at night because we can both gossip about the same people.
And where will you be working? What will you be doing?
I will be covering Superior Courts with the highly esteemed Bill Callahan. I'll be down in the county courthouse, which is the grungiest press room in all of San Diego. Like Neil, if Helen had asked me my ideal job description, this would have been it. So I'm very, very happy.
And does Melissa concur with your assignment?
Well, actually, Melissa isn't very happy about it because I'll be working Monday through Friday, and I was working Tuesday through Saturday, so she'll have one more.
I heard you had your schedule for Sunday.
Yeah.
How old is Melissa now?
3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
Okay. We have.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll be seeing you in the new paper. Speaking of the best sports copy editor in San Diego, we have here Peter Clark looking over a proof. He's reveling in his good fortune, having survived the cuts.
Barely survived.
But he's a hard-working son of a gun. Who? What is your title? Going to have a title in the new paper?
Same as usual. Sports copy editor.
Sports copy editor.
That's it.
What's your schedule going to be?
4 to 12 at night.
Is that something you can live with?
Yeah, I like it.
Good.
I love it.
Good. What have
Able
you?
to sleep in for once.
What have you been working?
4 in the morning till noon.
Oh boy.
So it's a total turnaround.
So are you going to be working the Olympics?
On the desk. I don't know. Not going to be there.
You're not going to be there. Well, you're going to be watching TV, right, with everyone else.
I'll just work at night. That's all I know.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. And here's Charlie Brown, Charlie Smith, Charlie Jones, the best business copy editor in the history of San Diego. This is how they've merged the newsroom. This is the financial department. At one point there was a hallway here with a wall, but that wall was taken down and allowing the union newsroom to merge with the Tribune. They're going to fill up this space here someday. Overlooking the freeway. Neil Morgan's office was dismantled apparently. He's the boss, but he's going to become a columnist for the paper. Neil Morgan is finding himself homeless.
Last column.
I guess he's the director of the paper, so it's appropriate to have his seat like that. And on display are the 2 Pulitzer Prizes we won. One for editorial writing and one for local news coverage for a PSA crash in 1978.
The way I dress and my overall shots, you know what I mean?
What do you do around here?
Oh, I work very, very hard. As you can see, I'm the only one working right now. You're taking pictures.
That's right.
So I work very hard. And I'm a friend of Ken Stone's. Do you know him?
Did you know?
You know Ken Stone?
Yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. I call him Studley Do-Right.
That's right.
Don't ask me why, but it kind of reminds me of that.
This is for viewing in the year 2007.
Oh my God!
When Bobby finally gets around to this.
Oh God, they're all going to be wearing white shirts and polka dot ties. They're not going to wear something like this. Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. It is too.
What are you known for?
Consistency. I'm a model of consistency. Yeah. I've been here almost 25 years, and everybody knows and loves me, right?
He's the best at the 60s songs, too.
I'm the best at the 60s and 50s
both
songs.
whistling, rapping, and singing, and humming.
Humming.
And here's the world famous Mark Arnold, who knows a story when he sees one. He goes after it.
That's right.
With great relish.
Did you see the story?
I thought it was excellent.
Great.
Chris thinks it's excellent. Bobby thinks it's excellent.
Oh, you already read it to him?
No, I just told her about it. But we thank you from the bottoms of our conflict of interest filled hearts. And the only thing I think that could have been worse was Jim Scoveman take the picture since he shot our wedding. And Lola Sherman write the story since she's Bobby's godmother. And I would have edited it, but I didn't get the chance.
Yeah, I was thinking you would put your touch on it or something.
Well, as it turns out, Laurie Scott did a real good job on the headline.
All right. What was the headline? So she had to take care of the kids. So it was like 4 o'clock. We had just bought a couch, and she didn't like it, and she tried to beat me, and I think she dialed the wrong number 2 times, and she was very angry that I hadn't answered it. And so now I'm getting this on tape.
No one's going to see this with Bobby in 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm a hard-bitten news professional.
You can tell.
That's right. You can tell from this guy.
He didn't smile.
He's got a little
for
twitch when he gets
months.
angry.
But John Cannon is the best city editor just like San Diego.
From too many deadlines.
Anyway, I said okay.
Photo editors examining new technology.
Yeah, see what comes up, if anything.
Print out, you don't need to drop it. I want that flexibility when you put it on the page.
And Rex Salmon, one of my favorite people, who performs admirably as in any of several functions, will be retiring to Nebraska, but will be visiting us frequently. Very nice. Now to use the backlighting. He's known for his special effects. What special effects can you perform for him?
Yeah, what's the matter, Sonny? What'd you say? Okay.
No, we're talking about farm animals here.
Oh, farm animals.
What about turkeys and goats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the vacuum cleaner?
Have you done a vacuum cleaner lately?
No, the floor's pretty dirty.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find one here.
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
Here's a vacuum cleaner.
Light it off. Where's the plug-in? Or you can use the same effect for the jet landing. Just depends on your imagination. The jet's coming in. Oh, didn't interrupt you to it.
What about your bird collection?
I was eating sunflower seeds. I was practicing. Parrots eat sunflower seeds. They want to sing good. Parrots don't sing though.
Oh, I see. Do you do Lolita or something?
Lolita?
Lolita, you know.
Yeah, I don't. That's a little bird up at Wild Animal Park.
They keep replacing the bird. There's about 17.
Oh, there's been 7 of them. Keep dying. They get Lolita out.
It's like Lassie, you know.
Oh, it's like Lassie. I think some of the other parrots kind of take advantage of Lolita. No, it sings. Lolita says,
I left my heart in San Francisco.
Precisely it.
That's the way the birds.
There's another bird called Bobby too.
Floppy? Bobby?
Bobby. There's a bird named
I don't know what does Bobby do.
Laughs at Lolita does.
No,
something like that. Whatever. My God.
That's a Western Meadowlark.
Really?
Sparrow.
You can tell by the accent.
The canary.
What's your favorite special effect?
Oh, I don't know. I have so many of them. Sometimes I forget them. I don't do them for years. Oh, maybe I play like a drip.
A drip of water?
Drip, water, yeah.
That's incredible.
That's the drip. And back home we have cisterns, and they would be 75 feet down, and the water's dripping down in here, and you hear it echoing back. That's what it sounds like.
Who you gonna miss around here?
Who are gonna miss? Well, the whole troopers. It'd be the situation where you can't come home because many others have left and they come back and visit, but I come back after tomorrow, the whole thing's going to be
different.
totally, you can't come home on this one. You really can't come home.
What's been your favorite job here? What's been your favorite assignment in the Tribune?
Well, I've enjoyed them all, really. But I think maybe in North County when I wrote and photographed, I could cover anything I want, write about anything, go anywhere, and had the whole week to do a certain page, I mean a section, the North County section I saved out. So possibly that one, but I liked on the photo desk, really kept on top of the news of what was happening there. So this has been fun too, so I've had fun everywhere. I was editor of Borrego Sun for a while, I enjoyed that. So the copy desk, makeup editor, so I've enjoyed it all, but I've done everything I want to do here. So I'm ready to leave, move on, reach new heights. Is that smush enough?
What are you going to do in Nebraska?
Well,
run the state.
Run a state.
That's not so hard.
If Governor Kerry could do it, I can too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you're
and I've got 2 legs.
Uh-oh. Glasses got away from me. Bend over. Yeah, my glasses broke. Half of them are missing.
Oh, no.
We can leave it on. Stand by. Go.
Well, just want to say goodbye to Bobby. Hi, Bobby. And Chris, thank you. Enjoyed knowing you, and keep shooting your camera and keep the old man here under control. So long, there. Bye.
Vince, how about your best Duke pose there? Oh, no, I gotta get another one.
Vince Hoddle, what are you going to do tomorrow?
Oh, you're taking shots.
This is heavy ammunition. Vince, I got to thank you for the play on that B3 story.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Is that going to run in North or only? Or?
I hope so. I hope it wins awards for years to come.
I hope so too.
Including you. I hope you win headlines galore. You're on.
There's the Tribune newsroom as the
they're all back
troops gather for a speech from head of the
I need to pay her some money. For the cups? Yes. I do too.
I just said the cake is on the way, and Steve said the cake? All these people are here because of the beer. That's tonight. The cake is on the way. As you say, the check is in the mail. The cake will be here in 20 to 30 minutes. Has the big weird history across it. We'll smash that one up. And the coffee and have some fun. We have our accelerated January awards. And I want very much to read the names of those who will not be with us starting next week, and let's give them a hand at the end here. Randy Archie, Jim Archuleta, Don Bronick, Julie Brosky, Dick Brumley, Rita Calvano, Lynn Carey, Richard Core, J.D. Crow, Mark Dallin, Mary D'Amico, who has a bit of a Rick Davis, Bob Dietrich, George Diston, Bob DeVero, Bill Fox, Vern Griffin, Abe Gutierrez, Bill Hayden, Jim Henham, Leanne Howard, Karen Kay, John Lamb, Caroline Matthews, John McLaren, John McPhee, Mark Munn, Len Navarro, John O'Keefe, Bill Polk, Kay Prokop, Lenny Poncelan, Jessica Rapido, Jamie Reno, Ken Rose, Mike Richmond, Frank Sabatini, Frank Saldana, Rex Salmon, Roy Schneider, John Siner, Richard Spaulding, Terry Spillett, Frank Stone, Kathy Taylor, Paul Tellis, Joe Theston, Jimmy Thornton, Steve Pavone, Claude Walton, Anita Walker, Julie Walker, Darla Wells, Bill Wording, and Jim Wright. January contest winners: Mark Olson for the best head on